Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Blanca and I just gave birth today. Today's video is going to be a 24-hour with a newborn, so I'm going to be showing you guys how our first 24 hours is going to be with our brand new baby. As of right now, it's 7:21 and currently Miguel is changing his diaper. Apparently he is super messy. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
You want to bring him over? Because if he's super messy, then I can just help you clean him.
She's not right. Remember Riley when she was born, she was like big booty and big thighs?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to say he's skinny.
He's skinny. Well, he did measure at 20 inches and 7 pounds and 2 ounces. So that's a whole pound bigger than Riley and 2 whole inches longer than her.
Yeah, but I mean he's way skinny. Like I'm sorry.
Well, real life moment, you guys. As we were cleaning him, he pooped again.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes.
Come here. Okay, I don't like this.
Alright, bring him over here so I can help you because I can't get up.
I know, hold on. You're pooping like...
A lot?
Yeah.
It's currently 10:09 at night and I just came back from walking. I did maybe 4 laps and it's been about a full almost 12 hours since my C-section, and the fact that I was able to walk after 10 hours is astonishing to me, just because with Riley it took over 24 hours for me to even do that, and I'm walking straight, and with her I was hunched over and in a lot of pain. So I am expecting maybe that perhaps by tomorrow, once the pain medication has worn off, that I will be experiencing a little bit more pain than what I am now. The swelling has been coming down a lot quicker than before, and the belly is no longer so huge. Kind of miss it already, but it is going down and the uterus is getting back into place. So I just fed the baby before walking at around like 9-ish, and so he'll probably wake up anywhere from 11 to 12 for another feeding, which right now is going really well, and I am so grateful for that, because with Riley, I know I'm comparing both labor and deliveries and I probably shouldn't be doing that, but with both it's night and day. It took a while for her to like latch on, and he's latching on quite well, so hopefully this pattern continues where he's doing really well with breastfeeding and there aren't any issues with that. Here's baby boy just sleeping all swaddled up, and hubby's already ready for bed. Currently watching a TV show right now, so hopefully I will get the sleep bug and also go to sleep as well. It's the following day. I've been up since 5 this morning only because I had to breastfeed the baby, and it was a long stretch. His last feeding was at 1 in the morning and I breastfed him at 5, like I said, so he was super hungry and not happy, but I was able to sleep between 1 and 4, get a good long stretch of sleep. So in that sense, it was good, but obviously him being not happy and hungry is not good either. So right now he's on a good sort of schedule-ish. I say that tentatively because as newborns, things can change. But he's been feeding every 2 to 3 hours. So now that I am fully up, that's what we're going to keep doing throughout the entire day. Currently, I'm filling out paperwork, and I decided to stay up just because it is 6:30 and breakfast is supposedly coming in around 6:45, 7 in the morning. So there was like no point of me going back to sleep and then being awoken up again to have breakfast. So that's what I am doing right now. Miguel still sleeping. Poor guy, he had a rough night as well. So we're all here just resting. And here's baby. He's so adorable. Just got breakfast. It's 7:10 and I am starving. So we have here, I believe this is some sort of like egg sandwich. I had ordered pancakes, but I guess they don't have pancakes. Some grapes. I think this is French toast. And then over here we have a fruit cup and some lemonade. Of course I have water, but it doesn't fit on here, so time to eat. Quickly, I wanted to give you guys another update on how my belly is doing. The first one was about 10 hours or so after I had surgery. Now we're looking at almost a full day. I look still very much pregnant, as you guys can tell. And then right here you can see the lining, it's really tight. I am starting to get a lot more swollen than what I already am. Like, look at my hands. If you guys can see that, like very, very swollen. And then my thighs, I'm gonna show you guys, super tight. And then, I don't know if you guys could see the incision mark. If not, like, that's okay, but it's like right below here. And there's a little bit of bleeding going on, but belly wise, I still look pretty pregnant, and that's completely normal. It takes a couple of weeks to a couple of months before your belly starts to contract and go back to where it was pre-pregnancy. They just took the baby to the nursery. He's actually been sleeping in the same room as Miguel and I the entire night. And as I mentioned previously, he's been going on these 2 to 3 hour stretches of sleep and breastfeeding. But like I also mentioned, it can all change once we get home. But he's been doing good. Breastfeeding wise, right now, he's been latching on perfectly. There hasn't been a lot of issues like the first time around. So I pray that it all continues to go smoothly once we get home. I do have the breast pump as well as the Haka that I showed you guys in a previous video, and I will be using that once I get home. So I'm glad that breastfeeding is not as difficult as it was with Riley. My nipples are not cracked or anything like that. They're just a little bit sore, so I am going to put a little bit of the linoleum cream that I have here. I also have at home the Earth Mama's organic butter that I'll be using as well. But I just got lunch delivered, which I'm going to be eating soon. And then we also got brought here this Welch's sparkling champagne to celebrate the baby's birth. It's actually like their special lunch that they have for moms here. When the nurse came to take the baby away, she actually found us sleeping. He was sleeping on top of me. We had just finished breastfeeding like maybe about an hour ago. And I'm just so tired. I've been up since 5 this morning when it was like his first feeding of the day. And I hadn't slept, so I just fell asleep and it felt so good. And I don't know, I just love having him on top of me. And just having him away at the nursery feels a little bit weird right now. I'm also missing Riley a lot. I was actually watching videos of her last night and I just missed her so much. So I FaceTimed her this morning and showed her her baby brother. She just kept looking away from the camera and just kept saying no. So I don't know if like that's just her reaction, like she's just in denial that she's a big sister right now, or if even if she comprehends the fact that she's a big sister. But I am excited for that big moment when they finally get to me and see her reaction. I did want to touch up a little bit on the pain as well as postpartum depression and baby blues. When it comes to pain, I'm not feeling much, if anything at all. If I'm feeling any pain, it only comes when they're examining my abdomen and pushing up against it. Other than that, I'm really not feeling any pain. I am able to walk. I am able to just do a lot of things that with Riley, it took a long time for me to do. I wasn't able to get up as quickly with her. I wasn't able to walk. The fact that I'm able to walk straight this time around is a big achievement, because with her, I was walking very hunched over for weeks. And like I said, the fact that I'm able to do that, a day after the surgery is just an astonishment, and I'm just amazed at it. For pain management, they said that they were going to prescribe me Percocet right now, like maybe around 1. I think they're going to give me the medication. I hated it when I got it with Riley. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate it again, just because it just made me feel so groggy and dizzy, and it just put me in a state that I really hated. So I think after that, they said that they're going to just administer Tylenol and Motrin, which I'd rather have than take the Percocet. As far as the baby blues and postpartum depression with Riley, I just remember all of those emotions and hitting me like a brick wall once I had her in my arms after my C-section. I was a first-time mom, did not know anything, still don't know anything, you guys. I mean, it's going to be a completely different adventure this time around, because I am going to be transitioning to a mother of 2 now, and that's its own beast of its own. But when you're a first-time mom, you just question a lot of things. You tend to question your capabilities, your abilities as a mom. You tend to just listen to other people because you think that they're going to give you good advice. And the advice is good. It's just that sometimes you want to do things your way, and sometimes you just let other people's point of views and advice and guidance kind of hinder what you want to do. So my advice to all first-time moms is to just listen to your gut. You know what's best for your kid, your baby. And if you want to take the advice, definitely take it and put it into practice. And if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. And if it does, hey, it's one more weapon in your arsenal. But I just remember with Riley that once I got her, all of those emotions of just being sad and not knowing what to do and being so scared were just ever so present, and I didn't want to be alone with her, but I didn't want to be away from her either. And it was just so scary to be in that moment with her and not know what to do. Like I said, I didn't even want to be alone with her, but I didn't want to be away from her either. So we worked out at the time, like, for the first couple of days, to have people around me so that I would get more used to the fact that I was a mom. You know, it's weird to say that, but I just couldn't at the time feel like I could be alone with her. So, not that I wanted to hurt her or anything like that, let's just put that disclaimer in there. I just didn't feel like I was capable enough to take care of her. And so this time around, I'm not feeling those feelings. I am so grateful for that, because that was another thing that I was really fearful, was that I was going to start feeling that. And who knows, postpartum depression and baby blues don't just appear like that all the time. It can appear a couple of days later, weeks, and even months. So it's just, you have to be very proactive and see how you're reacting and how you're acting to certain things so that you can pick up the cues, because that's what I did. And I believe it was like the first follow-up appointment I had with my OB, I brought it up to her. We discussed it, we came up with a game plan, and then once it was my 6-week follow-up appointment, I wasn't feeling those things anymore because I had help. I was getting sleep. It was like a lot of variables also to my postpartum blues and postpartum depression at the time. So definitely it got better. So if you are feeling that way, definitely speak to somebody, because I know a lot of women just tend to keep it all bottled up, not talk about it, because it's still stigmatized. Even though we do talk about it a lot more than we used to, it's still stigmatized and people look at you weird, and you really shouldn't be paying attention to that. So definitely talk to somebody, bring it up to your doctor's attention, come up with a game plan and work it out. And I'm telling you, it's going to be the most helpful thing that you'll ever do. To keep yourself happy is one way that you'll be able to have your baby happy. Hi, Riley. Hi. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Come on. Let's go inside.
You want to meet your little brother?
Let's go inside. Oh my God, you're so... Come on. Let's go. Let's go inside. Oh, you want to go? You want to go see baby brother? With no shoes? With no shoes on? In your mama outfit? Riley. Stand right there, Riley. Look. 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 Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, okay, I'm coming. We going. Yeah. Yeah, with your baby? Up. Let's go up. Yay, Riley. Good job. Look, baby.
Careful from baby. Yeah, baby. Careful. I know you're excited, but he's tiny.
He's little.
Sácame.
Oh, careful, mommy. Look. Careful.
Baby.